All right, guys. I don't know about Zeke, but I'm very excited for this next topic. I feel like we might have some riveting conversation about this in the future, also. But give a bit of a teaser right now. But we're gonna discuss our 5 favorite TV characters of all time. So all the shows we've ever watched are our 5 favorite, and it's our personal opinion. But I imagine we're gonna see that we might be a little bit different in what we have. Do you want to go first or me?
Oh, yeah, I can go first. I can go first.
Okay.
Really, as I was thinking about my TV show characters, I was thinking it from a linear perspective and how it like really shaped what I got into in terms of what I'm into now as far as with entertainment goes and all that. So, for number 1, for my TV show character, it's Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is okay, I don't need to look at your face for that or anything like that, but Bugs Bunny is number 1 for me because he really got me into cartoons and everything. Like, he got me, like, when I watched Looney Tunes growing up and I saw Bugs Bunny on the screen for me, I was like, oh yeah, let's go, let's watch this and everything, let's watch it. And then it got me into Tom and Jerry, got me into like all kinds of other cartoons like on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, stuff like that. So I feel like when you think about TV show characters, you gotta, and especially cartoons, you gotta have Bugs Bunny up there. Gotta have Bugs Bunny. For number 2, I got Kevin Conroy's Batman from the Batman animated series, and then also Justice League. Again, just a similar thing as well. Like, just watching that show was great for me and enjoyable for me. And then just his Batman was enjoyable to watch. And again, helped me get into a lot of superheroes as well. Got me into comics more. I mean, it was that show and then Spider-Man for me as well. Like Spider-Man, then Static Shock and all of that. But I got to give props to Kevin Conroy's Batman for sure. Like, that got me into that. So yeah, Kevin Conroy's Batman. Number 3, I gotta go with Gregory House from House. Gregory House is amazing. Such a complex character, and he really got me into like, medical dramas and into like even
Medical drama. What medical dramas you watch?
The Good Doctor,
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
You do not watch Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
also.
I watched like some seasons here and
Okay,
there.
yeah.
And all that, but anyways, yeah, just him as a character is really interesting, and just the complexities of him as well too, and all throughout just always kept me intrigued with the show and everything. So yeah, Gregory House is at number 3. Number 4, I gotta go with Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. Yeah, like you don't know anything about The Walking Dead.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening.
Yeah, exactly. You listening and judging, I can tell everything. Anywho, Rick Grimes, like again, just following his journey and everything as far as him as a, waking up in a post-apocalyptic zombie world and everything, and just, again, I don't want to spoil the show for y'all or anything like that, just because, y'all should definitely watch it. Rick Grimes was always entertaining, great leader, great man. Again, another complex character similar to Gregory House and everything. And so he's my number 4. Before I say my 5th one, I feel like the honorable mention, like as much as I wanted to put him on here, it was like this one dude, I can't do it. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't. It's Franklin Saint from Snowfall. Man, he's such a crazy character too. I love him as a character and everything. And Ike's watching, he's almost done watching Snowfall and everything. And so, I'm excited for him to finish it up and all. But yeah, Franklin Saint, I wanted to put you in my top 5, but I couldn't put you because at number 5, I got Walter White from Breaking Bad. Walter White, through his transformation, his character development from seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is almost unmatched and everything. And so he was such a great character to follow along with. And he really started so much too, as far as him being somebody that's like has cancer, like close to dying and everything. And you see a lot of TV shows nowadays are doing that, where it's like, oh, the main character's gonna be dying soon and everything. So you ain't got a lot to live for. So let's see what happens, what goes around with that. And so again, Walter White, amazing character. So yeah, those are my 5 characters: Bugs Bunny, Batman, Gregory House, Rick Grimes, and Walter White.
Okay, that was interesting.
Oh,
You got some people who I won't fault. Like, yeah, I have seen a bit of House, so I mean I can see why you put that on there. I agree. Well, let me just go into
yeah,
mine.
just go.
Because I'll start with the commonality. You probably can't predict the commonality that we have. I do have Walter White on my list. I think he is probably. I don't have a ranking on mine, but he's up there for sure. But, I mean, obviously he's in my top 5. So, you kind of discussed him, so I'll just like go on to the next one. My next one favorite is Oliver Queen from Arrow. See,
Oh, okay.
you can have Bugs Bunny, but I can't have Oliver Queen.
Bugs Bunny is iconic. Which
Oliver Queen is iconic.
on what Arrow you talking about for
Yes, from Arrow.
CW for CW?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oliver Queen is someone who I felt was the best superhero adaptation
Well, what?
aside from Matt Murdock, okay? But I was able to relate better to Oliver Queen. I feel like Matt was more so just I don't know.
Matt Murdock is more comic book accurate than Oliver Queen.
Exactly. But that's why I'm saying the human element of Oliver Queen was shown more. I felt as the seasons. See, you stopped watching as the seasons progressed. You started to see him become a father. Whenever he was he was a billionaire playboy, the son of a billionaire, and he was just a weird guy that just didn't like relate to other people. Was a loner. And then you started to see him progress into a leader that was able to, train other heroes to take his place.
Okay.
And then he became a father and a husband. Like, I don't know. I don't know why you don't like character development. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, you're stuck in the seasons 1 through 4 Oliver Queen when you didn't see.
I saw a little bit of it in
See
season.
the end.
Season 5 was and then we don't have to get into this whole discussion why I stopped.
Yeah.
but-
Thank you. Number 3, I have Ruth Langmore from Ozark. I think Ruth is probably one of the funniest characters that I remember watching. Her witty remarks and just how, because in the show the actor is playing someone that is a younger person, and I felt like she played it perfectly, where she was able to have the wittiness but also the cleverness that went along with being in the show like ours, Ozark, which was a crime drama, and I think just watching what she went through and how she was still able to stay so intact through it, even though she not to spoil anything, but she went through a lot. So if you watch that show, you'll see. But I think she still was the best element of that show, which I think is saying a lot. Number 4, I have Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones. Similar type of person like Ruth, where that wittiness and clever personality I think I liked a lot, and I think anytime I think the peak of Tyrion Lannister is up there with Walter White. Because people talk about Game of Thrones, and they'll say the best season is season 4. That's when they put the spotlight on Tyrion. He was the central element of that show, of that whole season, and that's when we got the best episodes. And I feel like Peter Dinklage did a great job. Taking Tyrion and bringing him to life in Game of Thrones. That was 4. All right, my last one. You got a prediction for my last one?
What's her name from How to Get Away with Murder?
Annalise Keating from How to Get Away with Murder is my number 5.
I feel bad. I said what?
Yeah.
I don't want to be fair.
Because he didn't watch the show.
I watched
he likes watching one or two episodes of a whole show.
You don't gotta put my business.
Yeah. You were about to say it. But I have Annalise Keating because this is a rare person who I feel like you can say very morally gray in terms of what they do. But as you watch her life transpire over the course of the 6 seasons, you'll see like some of the things she struggles with, her identity being a black woman trying to be a criminal defense lawyer. I don't want to spoil, but like a lot of things that she just struggles with issues in her personal life. And so by the end, even though she's still doing things that you feel like you might disagree with, you still develop that sympathy for her and you want her to win in certain respects.
Oh, that's deep, man. That sounds like a great show. Like, she sounds like a great character, low-key.
Yeah, low-key, yeah.
She does sound like... I wish I could...
You wish you could?
I would love to, like, see... How could I, like, get to know her more?
Watch the show. Perhaps that's the way through. Watch the show and know what's going on. But your honorable mention, Franklin Saint, up until, like, season 3 and 4 of watching the show, I really wasn't getting what everybody was saying because I knew there was hype, but I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I can see it now. Right,
with season 4 or 5 and everything. Yeah.
He's doing a lot.
He is a lot.
But those are my top 5, and we only had one commonality, but I think it's true.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'll admit I was thinking about Game of Thrones. Like, I think the top characters for me was definitely Tyrion Lannister, Jon Snow, and Daenerys Targaryen. Those were the 3 that were really, like, the top characters for me. But, again, I also think about how season 8 ended and everything. And so, for me, like, that's why I elected not to have, because of that season and everything. Like, because I feel like they did a disservice to Daenerys. They did a disservice to Jon Snow. And, again, they didn't butcher Tyrion that much, but it was still like
he wasn't where he was.
Exactly. So for me, I put the whole show, if that's my thing too. So as much as I wanted to put a Game of Thrones character in my top 5, I was still like, I can't because of how y'all ended their character. Like, as far as like as much as I wanted to put in there, it's like her character shift didn't make sense. It needed more time to develop. And same with Jon Snow not being as just not being his character and everything, and then also with Tyrion Lannister as far as his struggle to, maneuver, finesse certain things. Like,
not because he was like a key cog in the system.
Exactly,
before.
And so for me, it wasn't true to Tyrion Lannister and everything. So that's why for me, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna put like that type of character in there and everything. And so, are you judging me with Bugs Bunny? Are you judging me with having Bugs Bunny on there?
I'm just, I think it's just an interesting inclusion because I didn't think we were like.
He's a cartoon.
I would have put Tom from Tom and Jerry.
You would have?
If we're doing like cartoons.
Well, compared to Bugs Bunny, like I would say Bugs Bunny is better than Tom.
In your eyes?
You think Tom is better than Bugs Bunny?
I watched Tom and Jerry more often.
I did watch Tom and Jerry too, but like Bugs Bunny's hilarious.
Why did you put SpongeBob?
Oh, I love SpongeBob too.
Exactly.
But I was, again, like where I was coming from was I was thinking of iconic character. I was thinking as far as Bugs Bunny started something and then eventually SpongeBob came along.
Whoa. Who was more iconic all time? SpongeBob or Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny, are you serious?
I'd say it's SpongeBob.
It's not it's Bugs. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows SpongeBob.
No, I Bugs Bunny. Again, like he's literally was on the cover of Warner Brothers. He's on Warner Brothers, and he did a movie with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And LeBron James.
SpongeBob has a movie named after him.
He's on like covers.
Is SpongeBob still going on? Like it's been on for like 30 years.
Okay, Bugs Bunny's still around too.
Yeah, still around. Yeah.
I'm
not. You were making it sound like it's a wipeout. I just say it narrowly. I'd say it's a little bit slight edge to SpongeBob because I feel like
slight edge to SpongeBob,
especially now, the current day. Like kids now, who do you think they associate more with, like in their heads, Bugs Bunny or SpongeBob?
We will never know.
Okay,
we will never know.
That's a win for me because
no, it's not
now
no win for you. No, it's not a win for you. It's just we don't know what people.
We don't know. Yeah, now we don't know.
Isn't it Bugs? I'm pretty sure Bugs Bunny's in Fortnite or something too. Fortnite. He might be in Fortnite or something. I don't play Fortnite anymore, but yeah, like
Fortnite's now that's the defining.
You don't. There's no reason for you to be disrespecting Bugs.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying SpongeBob. I brought up somebody who's also iconic.
He is iconic. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but
so you're saying Bugs Bunny is the most iconic cartoon character of all time? Then is that what you believe?
He's in the
short list.
I would say so. Yeah.
I agree. I just would put SpongeBob up there. So that's that though.